Hey, people.
Hi,
He said hi there.
Daddy.
I know it's been a while since I did a video.
Daddy.
No, I'm not Daddy.
Don't.
I'm not talking to Daddy.
No.
Anyways, it's been like a week or whatever since I did the video.
Dad.
Hope that y'all don't think.
Dad.
Shh. You got loud now. I hope that everybody doesn't think I went and disappeared again. The truth is, Cheyenne, that I went to my mom's for a week because just was out of town and I didn't want to stay at home by myself all week. So I went to stay with my mom. It was still boring, but at least I wasn't alone. Mother's Day was eventful, to say the least. We went to my mom's house and I had made her peach bread. I said I was going to make her cinnamon bread, but I decided to make peach instead. And she loved it. And that was her Mother's Day present. And then she had gotten, her and the kids had made me these pictures. And I don't have them here because they're still at her house. But they're in like 8x10s, and then it's just white paper, and she got red paint and did their handprints on them and put their name and their age. But she spelled Noah's name wrong. I'm not gonna say their last name, but it's really long, and it's got a lot of letters in it. And Mom like missed a letter in the name, and she didn't on Cheyenne's, but she did on Noah's. So she's got to fix it. That's why it's still at her house, but it's really cute, and it was a good idea. So I was happy about that. But then the power went out. It was storming like crazy. It's been storming like crazy here for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. In fact, I think Mom said on like the 13th, they had an announcement on the radio, that said something along the lines of, this is the most rain that our county, or her county, she lives in a different county than me, but that her county had in 120 years. 120 years ago was the last time that they'd had this much rain in the month of May, or the beginning of the month of May. So that's how much rain it was. It's probably, and it rained the same amount in my county too, because we live like she lives in one county, and my county's right beside hers. But anyways, it's been raining like crazy. I think I was at my mom's for like, let's see, I was at my mom's for like 6 days, 5 nights and 6 days, and it rained at least 3 or 4 of those. I mean, it's crazy. And she lives in the country, so when the power goes out, it takes forever for it to get back on because they take their sweet precious time. So it was out from about 5 o'clock in the evening to about 9 o'clock. Yeah, it was bad. But anyways, it could have been worse, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go right now and watch some videos. I've got some other things I want to share, but I'm kind of doing this in spurts today, and I'll stick it all together later. Hey, peoples. Okay, so part 2 of my today vlogging. I want to introduce you all to the newest member of our family. She's gonna talk to you. Yes, it's okay. Her name is Alice. She loves to cuddle, but she does not like to be picked up and walked, like walking around with her. She cries whenever you walk around with her. But she likes to sit in your lap and cuddle and curl up, and she's very sweet. She's not real hyper. She's very cute and cuddly and fuzzy. Her name is Alice. I think I said that already. We got her from my mom. I've told y'all this before. My mom was out in the country. Well, there was a gray cat that they had seen around her house. And then about a couple weeks later, they heard these kitties crying, and they couldn't find them, and they found them underneath the house, under her house. So my brother crawled into the house and got the kittens, and they hadn't seen the gray cat in a while, and they still haven't seen the gray cat, the mama cat. So either she forgot where she put them, or a dog got her, or she got run over, or she just took off. I don't know. But so my mom and my brothers kind of rescued the kitties. There were 3, this one and then 2 gray ones. And one gray one was about the same size as her, and the other gray one was a little bitty runt, like half the size of them. But they're all doing well. They are all eaten and litter box trained, and they're doing good. So I begged Justin to let me have one, and I was at my mom's last week, so I got really attached, especially to this one, because it would crawl up in my lap and go to sleep and everything, and I just loved it so much. So he called the landlord and asked him, and he was real nice about it, and he said that was fine. We didn't have to pay a pet deposit. If it would have been a dog, we probably would have, because, you know, they're a little bit more harder on things, you know, and trying to train them to go poopy outside and not in the house and that kind of stuff. But he said that was fine. So we got our kitty, and I was calling it Cream because that's what color it is, and I couldn't think of a name I liked. And then I decided to name her Alice because I'm a Twilight fan. I have a t-shirt on that says Twilight. And my favorite character in Twilight is Alice. And so I named her Alice. Alice, in the book, she's a vampire, but they always describe her as pixie-like. You know, she's real light on her feet and she's tiny, you know, so that's why I named the kitty Alice, because she reminds me of what Alice might be like if she was a cat and not a vampire. That sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? But I think it's funny that Melissa, Imperceptible Me, God, it slipped my mind, has a cat named Jasper. If you've read the books, you know that Jasper and Alice are a couple. So she has Jasper and I have Alice. Of course, he's not as little as her, but still, she's very lovable. And so happy. I got a new baby. You guys know I've been wanting a kitty forever, and I finally got one. I just had to wait on the right one to come along. But anyways, I'm trying to catch up on videos from last week that I missed, so if I comment on something that is like 5 or 6 days old, that's why. She's going to sleep now. She sleeps in the weirdest positions. Justin didn't think that he would like having a cat, but I think he likes this cat. He never had a cat growing up. They had some dogs, but never cats. And he's always said, I'm not a cat person. He didn't really want a cat, but he knew I wanted a cat, so he let me get it. But it crawled up in his lap last night and went to sleep, and he was babying it. He put it in the bed with us last night, which I didn't really want it to sleep with us, but it got in the bed with us and slept on my pillow. Well, when I woke up this morning, it was on my pillow, so. But anyways. Okay, if I think of anything else, I'll tack it on. Bye.